Hi, today we're going to be playing as Mexico, so we're going to start out by researching stock exchange into ammo engine and railways. Then we're going to put enlistment efforts, Oaxaca, Mexico, Jalisco, Zacatecas, Bajío, and Yucatan. These are the highest population states in Mexico. So we're going to start out by adding a ton of conscripts here, because we're going to be fighting the USA from the very start, pretty much. Do a bunch of line infantry and a bunch of cuirassiers. I think that's going to be a little bit too many cuirassiers, so let's delete a couple cuirassiers and replace them with line infantry. That's going to be pretty good. Now we're going to go on defense on this front because we want to build up some conscripts before we invade the USA. Now, in terms of budget, in order to fund that, we're going to go high taxes, very low government wages, and then we'll just start out by building maybe one more construction sector, and then I guess we can build out a gold mine and some iron mines. And then we can simply unpause and prepare for our war with the USA. Let's declare war on the US here for Liberate New Africa. Now, in our game, France removed their interest. They had it a little bit ago, though. Anyway, in terms of other war goals, we forgot to have an interest in New England. We should have, because we want to add war goals in the New England region. Now that our war with USA has started escalating, we can just go rapid advance into Texas. We need to actually assign this guys to rapid advance in order to do that, of course. Rapid advance, and go. Now that our interest has appeared, we can add the war goals: conquer New York, conquer Pennsylvania, American war reparations, and I think that's all. We can transfer Indian territory as well, actually. Sure, these are some pretty good starting war goals against the USA. Now we'll also mobilize this army, and that's going to be pretty good. Upgrade all to cuirassiers, upgrade all to line infantry. We're using cuirassiers instead of cannon artillery because they have the same offense, more defense, and more battle occupation. And I've also heard kill rate doesn't do anything. I'm not sure if that's true. You can see our army is currently strong enough that the USA is worried. That's pretty good. Okay, I've got my generals on rapid advance, so hopefully we can push through the USA here. We're gonna do like a quick little naval invasion into Florida with our other army. We'll probably disband this navy here to get more ships. You land into Florida, very nice. We can rapid advance through Florida just to make this war go by a little bit faster, or we could even go for DC or something to go significantly faster. It looks like they're going to block us from that, so let's just park the Navy in the Dixie HQ. Now they're taking troops off the front that they desperately need. Now they've assigned quite a few troops to this front, so let's just defend while our main front very quickly pushes through their country. It's already in Arkansas. Hey, now that we've taken Tennessee, the front has spaghettied a little bit. So, we got 5 troops from conquering Texas. Let's use those to try to defend this front against Mississippi while we slowly push to DC. And we're going to make it to DC fairly soon here. And we've indeed occupied the District of Columbia, so it's now simply a matter of time. We have our demands here. You can see the war is sort of making us lose all of our money, but that is simply an illusion. It'll be fine. Once we peace out with America, we'll have plenty of money since our army will demobilize. And USA is now willing to accept peace, so we'll offer this peace deal: Lib New Africa, conquer New York, Pennsylvania, American war reps, and transfer Indian territory. Very nice. Now, what do we want to do from here? Well, one obvious thing we should do is incorporate New York and Pennsylvania. Do we have a port in New York to connect our stuff with? Yes, we do. Looks like we're having shortages though, so let's try to import some stuff, although looks like there might be too many shortages to fix. So we've got a huge over-bureaucracy, which is unfortunate. That's the power of conscripts and the enlistment efforts decree. We were able to beat USA at the very start with the power of conscript. Okay, we actually have to like import stuff from New Africa because we are having huge shortages of like basically everything from conquering New York and Pennsylvania, because our market is very much not ready for that. But yeah, we're going to put grain on export prioritization, which should trigger corn laws. I don't know why Mexico starts with grain as so expensive, but you should just be able to trigger that day 1 if you'd remembered to. I'm a little bit confused on why we have an obligation from New Africa. I was thinking maybe it was from liberating them, but you can see that it ends on a different day of the week, or it ends on a different month than the truce, so I have no clue why. I was thinking for a little bit maybe we go straight to proportional, but I think we're just going to go past per capita here. Oh, right as I say that, we get a modern conservative. Maybe if I knew we were going to get that, I would have not done that, but whatever. We would grant leadership to this guy. We do indeed grant leadership to him. Did that just take our... Why am I not clicking government correctly? That seemingly sort of tanked our cohesion, but we can vote in this government and pass per capita tax, and then go for laissez-faire or something. Oh, we're tech spreading ammo engine, so let's not do ammo engine then. And we passed per capita taxation, which solves our money problem a little bit more. Now next, I think we'll go from agrarianism onto laissez-faire. Oh, America just clicked Manifest Destiny because they got claims on us. How dare they? Can we actually, we should probably be improving with these people to try and get a defensive pact or something. We have a market liberal rural folk? That's a little bit weird. Can we, like, get these guys both in government? Something like this? If we take out the church or something? No, that doesn't make it more legitimate. Nothing makes it a 50, but let's just do this, and then we get a higher laissez-faire pass chance. It's kind of weird having a market liberal rural folk. Oh, he's a historical character. Interesting. I think we need to do the conscript prepare strategy again, so we're going to declare on Los Altos and begin defending that front there until we get enough conscripts, and then once we have enough, we will be declaring on the USA, I think. I'm adding some enlistment efforts in New York and Pennsylvania, and now we're going to use those to add in a ton of new lancers and line infantry to make our lines even stronger against the Americans, and also I think we're going to be fighting America very soon. So we're going to conquer Illinois from America, then we're also going to conquer Missouri. That will cut the USA in two. Also going to take some American war reps and liberate New England. Now we'll rapid advance here, kill Los Altos, and mobilize our other armies to try their best to defend up here. So the war is beginning. Before the war begins, we're going to assign all of our troops on extra supplies, because that should help out a small little bit. And we're also going to give the big army these things. We also need to import groceries for this. Where do we find groceries? I think they're in here, because groceries are going to become super expensive once the 95 stack starts eating them. Let's grab another general. We want to rapid advance super duper fast on the western front. We also want to rapid advance over here, so we can then start defending the west with an actually comparable force. What do you mean we lose that battle? Are you scamming me? Are you scamming me? Stop scamming me. I can't believe you're a scammer. How dare they make me lose this battle? Yeah, we're winning like every single other battle, which is good. Yeah, that's very good that we're winning like all the other battles, actually. That's pretty nice. Okay. Okay. So we can exonerate you from scamming me for now. 13 more troops are coming over. That's not good. Still a pretty good advantage. Just keep pushing. 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 I believe. Nope, the strat is not working. Or is it? I don't know. I cannot tell right now if everything is going okay or not, really. It's an impossible question right now. Maybe everything's going okay. That's what things look like to me right now, which is good. No, we're losing a battle. Oh, but we should be winning all the other battles, so that's good at least. What happened over here? I'm confused. Okay, hopefully the Americans are confused too. Okay, we've occupied Missouri. That's our first war goal occupied. Very good, very good. Are the Americans going to debt for this war? Barely. Tennessee, we're occupying. Good. Good pushes so far. Okay. Oh, 90-something advantage because the American troops are shuffling. That's what we like to see very much. Game is being incredibly laggy right now. The front is going to split when we take Richmond. Let's go. Okay. I think the game has stopped lagging for the most part now, which is good. We just need to take DC. I thought we were going to have to push to DC, but we actually occupy all the war goals right now, so it's just a matter of time now, unless they can unoccupy one of these states, but I don't think that they can. Let's take a look. Oh, they just did. Okay, Well, we're occupying DC right now, so it shouldn't be too big of a problem. DC, wait, we got 72% occupation in a single battle? What is going on there? Is it because it's a tiny state? I'm a little bit confused on that. Why? I guess it's cavalry and stuff? Anyway, 45 acceptance away. Very good. Okay, and we can now propose our peace deal. Very good. We cut the USA in half. That was a little bit of a tough war. Need to pass free trade. Oh, it doesn't cut America in half. They're still allowed to access it through this? No! Okay, well, liberating New England still cuts America's GDP down quite a lot, and these states are technically GDP there. Actually, what is going on? Why does Illinois only have 22,000 GDP? What is wrong with this state, actually? Okay, so for our first company, I think we'll slot in the wood company here. That'll be a pretty good company. Oh, also we got lathe and stuff, so we should probably turn up these PMs a little bit, make them actually real PMs. Oh, we got Atmo engine as well. That's pretty important to hook up to Atmo engine. Oh, we're almost at railways. Why is my game frozen like this? Uh-oh. Okay, we finally unfroze our game. Very good. Let's swap up the rest to atmospheric engine, like that. I'm gonna start building a couple railways to try to fix our infrastructure problems, which we are having a little bit of. Start subsidizing railways, of course. It's stupid that railways don't come subsidized anymore. Our government's illegitimate. Okay. Yeah, what happened? I'm not sure. Okay, let's just do this government, I guess. Okay, we passed free trade. That gives us the end of the corn laws, which should give us a ton of radicalism reduction. Is there anything else we need to do here in terms of laws? Get off of no schools would probably be good. Can we realistically pass freedom of conscience or anything? Probably not. Do we not have a Protestant movement? I thought we did. Well, without a Protestant movement, I think we just have to go religious school. We get the continuismo event here. We're gonna kick the industrialists out of government, exile them, because the old leader was imposing, which is not very cool. And then we're going to click the general must step down. And now we get this guy as leader who isn't imposing, so we don't die. Some would say imposing doesn't kill you, it simply makes you sad, and they'd be right. Okay, we passed religious schools. Let's go ahead and enact the Education 2 institution here real quick. We should probably go for pharmaceuticals research, actually, so we can get healthcare. We can now get even more construction. Very nice. All the construction must be built. There's so few pops in Mexico, it's crazy. Like, all these states have so few peasants, it's unbelievable. I think we should try to pass no migration controls. How mad is that going to make the Mexican supremacist movement? Let's take a look here. 76? Yeah, we can handle that. Apparently I didn't start building construction fast enough, because, yeah, we don't have enough, we're still we're still getting too much money. We need more construction sectors. America declares on us to return New York. We're, of course, not going to give them New York, because we are not crazy. Now, America adds a ton of primary war goals against us. We need to raise the conscripts. We're going to add as our primary war goal, conquer Tennessee. Now, we're just gonna believe in the army. I believe. And belief will carry us to victory, I'm sure. What has ever gone wrong in just believing? Right, what if we tried to call America in here? Or Britain in? They're 6 acceptance away. It's because they're currently fighting the Hindustan uprising. What if we swap our government to be more like theirs? Could that do it? EB plus industrialists? Can that get us enough acceptance? Oh, we're 1 away? Okay, can they deal with the Hindustan uprising in time? Maybe. Hopefully. It looks like they dealt with the Southern uprising, which means we can now call them in for ban slavery in the United States of America. Very nice. That should make this war much, much easier. We'll take American war reps as well and conquer Wisconsin and liberate Carolina. And yeah, that looks pretty good. Now Britain offers us a trade agreement. We'll take it. Wait, what? We got British attitude worsened as a result of forming a thing? That's not very logical, game. That doesn't make any sense at all. You can use an obligation to get an alliance with the UK. That seems like a very good idea, so we'll do it. Right now the war doesn't actually seem to be going in our favor, so we just need to pray for UK reinforcements to come to our aid, please. 16 troops coming to that front, 10 troops coming to this front, 6 troops coming to this front. That's probably not really enough, but once the Hindustan uprising is gone, hopefully more will be sent. Actually, most importantly might be that they're going to cancel the British Navy, or the American Navy there, which means I think we can do a naval invasion on District of Columbia now. Oh, they got enough troops to defend it in time. We can just go for New York instead, I guess. This is very cursed that we're just pushing out from Illinois because they encircled us like that. Very, very cursed. Britain offers military assistance. Okay. We're just pushing here from this front onto DC. We're almost there. Very close. Very, very close. Oh, why do you guys keep getting spaghettied off from the important front? Things looks like they're going pretty okay for us right now. New African Reactionary Revolt. Looks like I'm sure we're not going to subjugate either side, right? Yeah. So which side do we want to win this revolt? I think we'll just support normal New Africa, or we could get an obligation from the other side actually. Let's take an obligation. Yeah, sure, that seems okay. Okay, we occupied DC. Very good. No, that's the wrong side of the war goals. I'm so used to us being the ones attacking America. Okay, we can now make peace with America. Very good. Now their entire west is cut off, zero market access, which also means zero colonial growth, I believe. Yeah, they're no longer even colonies, I'm pretty sure. So the US is now in a huge amount of debt, 3 million debt with 5 million GDP. That's quite bad for them. It looks like they're still racking up more and more debt. I wonder if we took a bunch of their government administrations or something from here? What? No, there's none. Maybe it's because the West is cut off? I'm not really sure why they're gaining debt right now. Maybe interest? Is interest actually that bad? Because they're just continuously losing more and more money. I guess they aren't a GP, so their interest rate is probably pretty high, like 10% or something. So what's that going to be per week? It's under 10K a week, so that can't be the full story. I'm gonna create a power block. Oh, we need to do some rivalries in order to create a power block. Rival Guatemala? Sure, that's a very easy rivalry. Create our trade league power block. Very nice. We can eventually start getting some mandate for this. It's gonna take a very long time. We are out of whatever tech we decided to research. Oh, pharmaceuticals. That's pretty good. That means we can start passing public health insurance. Okay, this is really weird. The British AI has declared on China for investment rights. It's trying to call us in for a guarantee of independence. We will actually join them for a bankroll. Russia joins against them. I don't think I've ever seen Britain declare on China for investment rights unless China deletes all the ports and then they declare it for the Opium Wars. This is really weird. Why is Britain doing this? The Opium Wars are already over. I think with this event, we fail passing no migration controls. It's probably not actually that important to pass it. We get 60 acceptance from heritage trait from this anyway, so maybe we just need to get off state religion, really. What do we want to do? Let's use the powerful church while we have it to pass public health insurance. That seems like a pretty good idea. Looks like Britain enforced investment rates on China. That's pretty interesting. Are they going to beat Russia as well? Maybe, actually. Gonna humiliate Russia? Well, Britain won't give us an obligation or anything to join this war, but you know what they will give us? Investment rights. That's interesting. I don't think there's any way we hold investment rates because the UK has negative 1,000. My understanding is that they will cancel things if the acceptance is under minus 100. So they're probably not going to let us keep investment rights, but I think we'll take full advantage of this to spam some opium in China, or not in China, in India. Siam just backs down. I'm pretty sure we still get our investment rights. Yep, we get 10 years of investment rights in Britain. Very big nice. This is secretly the foreign investment run all along. Oh yeah, my original plan for today's video was a foreign investment video, but it ended up not really feeling too great, so this is the video I ended up with. But secretly, this is actually the foreign investment video confirmed. Opium is perfectly balanced. Already at like 6K reinvestment. This is the power of nationally owned opium plantations right here. Nah, it's already the #1 source of things adding to the money in the investment pool. That's crazy. Looks like we have a little bit too much money and we need more construction. Okay, we'll spam a little bit more construction. That seems reasonable, so we can build more opium. The power of opium is boosting our economy. Confederate uprising from New Africa? Wow, crazy, crazy, crazy. You won't become my subject over this? How dare you? Maybe we can get a defensive pact or something? I'm sure we can get a subject here. Okay, so let's start out by absolving the obligation. Wait, that alone is enough? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I was gonna try to do some defensive pact stuff, but I guess it's unnecessary. Just absolve the obligation, and now New Africa is willing to give us their protectorate status. More construction! UK investment rights are so much stronger than what I was doing before with France investment rights in my old game. UK investment rights are insane. Britain is using call ally on us. What do you want from this war? Transfer Tahiti? There's not really much of value we can take as a war goal, is there? French war reps, there's no way that's getting enforced. Could transfer Tahiti. Yeah, no, I think we'll just have no Wargle, I guess. Oh, the Confederate uprising is like actually strong. Okay, let's conscript to try to deal with this Confederate uprising. How dare it actually like have troops? That's unacceptable. Maybe we can actually just naval invade it with this one stack we've got here. Maybe that'll work. Grab our navy. Oh, they unassigned from this front when we started our naval invasion, seemingly. So we got a bunch of occupation from that. That's good. But okay, they still own their capital, which is a bit of a problem. Okay, can we get a naval invasion in successfully here? Looks like it. Oh, no, they got 4 troops to defend. Bruh. How do we win? Is the Confederate uprising actually going to defeat us? No, it's in default. Surely it loses. What happened to our budget? Did I just like way overbuild construction? I guess I did probably. And we got an uprising, so we can't really un-overbuild construction. We'll just build so much opium that the game decides this is our new level of construction, you know? What could ever go wrong in that approach? I'm sure nothing could go wrong. So it looks like something weird's going on. Are uprisings programmed to not leave their core territory or something? Because I'm just assigning this army to the other front, and they're not, like, pushing on that front, so it seems kind of weird. I'm thinking maybe uprisings are programmed to not occupy territory. Well, this is pretty strange, but we're going to be getting into what's this called? Mississippi here, and that should be the end of the Confederate States. Time to declare war on America to make them our protectorate. I don't know why America's a minor power, but they have like 0 prestige now, so we'll take it, you know. Very nice for us. Got our army still mobilized because we were in the France War, and we're just gonna assign some troops, and we should be able to get a free win against America here. Had some revoke claims to get them back down, potentially. Back down would be very good for us. We'll wipe peace out of this, or capitulate out of this war, so that that's not giving them confidence. We want them to back down if possible, because otherwise conscripts might bring them up to major power, although I highly doubt it. And we got a 70 advantage on the main front. The great push begins towards DC. It shall be successful. America has occupied New York and stuff, so that's going to mean more troops are going to be on this front now. This front is negative 99. That's not very good. But as long as it's not getting super close to this front, we don't need to worry about that. Maybe we should worry about that. Should probably worry about that. We have another army we can use. All these armies don't have org. That's a bit of a problem. I guess we can use them to defend against this front slightly, but that's not very useful for doing a naval invasion like I kind of wanted to. But we have these 5. Okay, naval invade. Oh no, they've got 8 guys defending. Let's actually just use you to defend here, I believe. We're failing some battles to take DC, which isn't great, but we're winning all the other battles, so I assume we'll eventually win battles to take DC. Okay, now DC is isolated, so let's just go over to that front, and we need like a split formation here, and have these 14 guys to defend this front, because that's going to be pretty important. Come on. There's no way you defend DC like this. Can we please land DC? Do you have any guards here still? No, you don't. Okay, we're good. Okay, our navy defeats, what's going on here? Who knows? It's 99% occupied. We're losing that landing battle, so cancel it, and we believe in the land battle. We believe, and there we go. DC is occupied now, so, let's do this. Alright, pose peace deal. Very nice. American protectorate before 1860. Yeah, we've got way too many construction sectors. Let's delete a bunch of these. You know, we accidentally built a couple too many construction sectors. I don't know. Oh, it's probably the British bankroll? No, what was making us get inflated amounts? Because we still have the British bankroll. I don't know why I was thinking we needed so much construction. But anyway, let's build more opium in India, because, you know, I'm sure that's like the only useful thing we can basically be doing, or basically. What could ever go wrong if you just build more opium in India? I think it's time for all of America to become mine, so let's just, you know, quickly grant some states to America, or just one, really. And then let's just grant all of that to Indian territory, because, yeah, really, America is just really Indian territory stuff, I think. Should really all be owned by Indian territory. Except by that, what I really mean is that it should be owned by me. So yeah, Indian territory, you know what you need to do. Yep, very very good job, Indian territory. We very much approve of what you just did. Now it's time to incorporate America. We don't actually have enough bureaucracy for this because we don't have central archives, do we? We do have central archives. Let's use that tech then. Standardized filing system. That gives us a ton more bureaucracy, which we can use to incorporate all of America. Very big, nice. We can't establish colonies here because of the US of A. The great colony of DC. America's requesting increased autonomy. Yeah, you're not getting that. That wasn't America. That was Liberia. I want to steal a pretty valuable subject from Britain, but we don't have high enough relations yet. We need to get to plus 80 in order to steal it. So what we're going to do is delete our conscripts, and that should make the British AI not want to call us into the play, because they'll think we are not a relevant country. So let's take a look here. We've got 9 conscripts remaining somewhere. Delete those real quick. And now hopefully Britain should think that we're not important enough to call in, and we can just wait for our relations to take up back to friendly. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're gonna conscript infinite lancers to make the British AI care about our military again, because we got up to friendly with Britain. And then we want to try to sway them for transfer Joseon. We're 1 acceptance away. You're kidding me. I'm pretty sure a government swap can fix that. Okay, so we're gonna put an enlistment efforts into New York to help out with this. So enlistment efforts in New York, the Lancers, and then we also need to swap our government to be landowners instead of industrialists, and that should be just enough to transfer Joseon. Yes, indeed, it transferred Joseon. Very cool. What? The Russians added liberate Haudenosaunee? How dare they? Finland landed in Texas? Well, I didn't even see a naval invasion coming. Also, why are we losing so much money? What is going on? 160,000 in government wages? What? That's so much money. Oh, well, that would explain why we're losing so much money. We actually had gov wages on max. Oopsies. As our GDP gets closer and closer to 50 million, investing in British opium becomes less and less valuable because our reinvestment multiple just keeps going down and down and down. It's probably not worth doing at this point. I think this might be my first mass migration. That's crazy. How dare people have stolen our mass migrations from before this point? But yeah, we're finally starting to get mass migrations. Russian Bashkir people. What are Bashkirs? Let's see, they are Turks. Britain proposes a white peace. I guess we can take that. Okay. We have a little bit too much construction. We need to delete more, but the stupid African American national movement is stopping us. There's a rule in America that I'd like to support, but unfortunately we still have a truce, so we can't swap sides to reset America's liberty desire or something. Okay, Britain's attacking China. We're going to ask for a guarantee of our independence, because guarantees of independence give you extra sway acceptance for some reason. Abraham Lincoln is president of the US? Brilliant. Oh, the US banned slavery at some point? I didn't even notice that was happening. Maybe one of the revolts was against banning slavery? I don't know. We're going to start trying to pass proportional taxation using the labor movement. There's another civil war in America. This time we're going to support the Civil War because, yeah, we want to revoke America's claims on stuff so we can actually start colonizing all this. And I'm pretty sure the only way to do that is by swapping sides in the Civil War. And also it will fix their liberty desire being super high. USA just backed down to the Civil War. I assume it's because they're bankrupt. Bruh. That's... No. You can't just back down like that and then void your membership of the power block. What's this? Wait, no, you become a member of the power block, but not my subject? What is this scam? Okay, we're just gonna annex we're just gonna annex this new America, I guess, because apparently it still has claims on the American West. So yeah, this is the only thing I can think of. Wait, did the America I was supporting back down? I'm not sure what happened, to be honest. Somehow I won the war. I wasn't really paying attention, but okay, now should we just start colonizing the West here? Very nice. Confederate uprising again. Okay, let's mobilize the conscripts to defeat the Confederacy. We actually need to make a bunch of these into line conscripts in order to win, because otherwise we'll have an imbalance. But yeah, we should be good with this. Put it over here, and get another army and put it on the South Carolina front. Okay, the Confederate uprising has just finished. Prop tax, come on, I believe in you. You got 1 week, and then you'll pass, right? I'm sure you'll pass. No, of course you don't. We got our first mandate. What are we gonna go with? I'm not really too sure what's best, but I guess we'll just pick up construction one. Okay, we passed proportional taxation. Very big, nice. What do we want to go for next in terms of passing? I'm not really sure. There's another British play. We can join it for a lot of things, but none of them are really that good. So I guess we'll just take back investment rights in the UK because we did lose that after 10 years. Britain's getting itself in another play. Russia declared for Circassia, so we'll take a bankroll out of this. We could take a transfer subject, but we can't get Columbia District, which will be what we really want. So not too much value. Taking Haiti would be kind of nice, but they only have 200,000 GDP. What is this economy? Yeah, I don't want this economy. The colonization of the Great Plains has been completed. Another Confederate uprising in New Africa? What is going on? Oh, New Africa's on national supremacy, so they're like really discriminating against the Confederates, even though they share a cultural trait. If they were like us on cultural exclusion, they'd have 40 acceptance, which would make it significantly less discriminated. Just realized we are at 0 infamy, so we'll conquer North Carolina. That's gonna be kind of nice. Very good state to take over, except it's probably not a good state, but we want it now. Let's try to get out of let's try to get out of migration controls onto no migration controls again. Maybe we can do that. I've been swapping up to steel frame. We're also going to use steel frame buildings to build the Statue of Liberty, which gives 25% migration attraction. So the Russian-American company is in a civil war. We can join the civil war with this crazy government in order to get a free protectorate here. We'll take it. And then, oh, there was a white piece proposed here, but we took too long to do that in order to accept the white piece. That's too bad. Yeah, we need to now win this civil war for the American proletarian revolt. And we passed no migration controls. A very big nice. Now we can start getting more migrants. Let's go for shift work and dynamite, I guess, into pump jacks. Okay, Russia proposes a white peace in this war, so we will accept that. Now we need to ensure that our team in the Russian-American company here wins. So few fronts in this war. I'm sure there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fronts. Yep, that's reasonable. Okay, this front actually takes a reasonable amount of time to reach. These fronts take over 100 days to reach. This one takes 50, so that's better. Okay, we're pushing on this front, and now it's occupied. Very nice. Russian-American company ticking very fast, but Russia ticking is what actually matters. Reduce autonomy on New Africa. Very nice. Oh, the Russians occupied this. Let's re-land it so that they unoccupy it. Okay, Britain's in another war versus the Khalsa Raj. I think we're going to take British Guatemala from them. And we'll clean up the borders a little bit. New England wishes to join the power block. Alright. We're going to be dropping to 0 infamy, so let's conquer Guatemala. Oh, we just demobilized this army. Let's use you, I guess. Alright, we need a ton more armies to deal with those darn Guatemalans. Okay, we've taken over Russian-American company, so we now have Alaska. Very great protector we've got here. I'm confused how it became a protectorate. I thought it was a chartered company. Oh, wait, what am I thinking? We obviously didn't get a protectorate when we asked for become subject. What am I thinking? We didn't transfer subject on this. Oh, Canadian unification. I think we want to try to transfer Canada and conquer Newfoundland so we can actually, like, unite North America. Okay, yeah, we're gonna start preparing for this by building up a little bit of a standing army. Just start by peasants and spam click a little bit of barracks here. That should help out a little bit with our army. We're gonna deck on Argentina to ban slavery, which should have the UK join against us. Then we can add it transfer Canada. Yep, the UK indeed joins against us. So let's add our war goal. Transfer Canada, and then also conquer Newfoundland. And then, yeah, I think that's all we need. Make protectorate? No, let's not do that. Raise conscripts. Put them on the Canada front. And I think we want to probably make more conscripts to try to defend our HQs with, because I assume potentially we might get some landings coming in here, but I don't think it's going to be too bad, probably. So maybe this 42 might be enough. Alright, the war is beginning. We have a 42 advantage. That's pretty good. We're winning the first battle for Idaho. Very good. Although I assume the capital is, yeah, Quebec, so we should probably be pushing for that. Looks like all the battles are just going perfectly fine for us, at least for now, which is very good. Oh no, the front just became only a 30 advantage. That's not good. Well, let's find a naval invasion on Newfoundland, because that is going to be somewhat important. Looks like they actually have a navy guarding that. That's pretty bad. Let's try building up a bigger navy, maybe. I'm really not feeling so good, but I think we shall find a way to win this war. I believe. The British are trying to defend our naval invasion with 2 troops. Dang, that's unfortunate. No landing into the British Isles here. How dare they? When we land into Newfoundland, looks like they're moving their navies away. Okay, we're landing into the North Sea. We'll see if this, like, can take off enough troops from the front or something. Maybe you can push down to London. I doubt it. I assume they're gonna just take troops off the front, which we can then use. Looks like this front has a little bit less troops than I'm used to. No, they're not actually sending much. Yeah, they're actually... Why would you assign to that front? That's not very big smart by the British AI there. I'm pretty sure we can just push faster down and keep winning. We just need to take over Lancashire to brick their front, right? Now they're going to the Ireland front. What is this throwing by the British AI here? British AI throwing confirmed. Easy. Easy clap of the British AI right here. Yeah, we occupy quite a bit of the British Isles. Looks like they've basically taken everything off this front, so we can go back on the advance now, utilizing the fact that they have to go defend their homeland. Is pretty good for us. Just need to occupy Quebec, and then the front should spaghetti, and we can take Newfoundland, hopefully. Okay, here we are, the battle for Quebec. This is the final battle. And then the front should spaghetti, and we can take Newfoundland, right? Probably. Okay, give these guys market control. And you want to go to this front, please. Very good. Splitting formation here, so we can hold this front. And the push for Newfoundland begins. Argentina is trying to get us to accept a white peace. Of course, we will not. Britain's going to start ticking negative now. Very good, very good. Can we get this peace deal? Nope. Okay, there we go. The great peace has been achieved. We could start bankrolling the UK to try to get an alliance back. I don't know. This is pretty epic. Power block. Now we own all of North America pretty much. New England isn't a subject of ours, but still, this is pretty decent. What do we want to go for as this mandate? We could go for like food standardization, advanced research, freedom of movement. Let's go for that one, I guess. Wait, we can buy Alaska from our subject? Wait, we're selling Alaska to ourselves? Based? This is great. And now after we click that, we got this event, the Alaska purchase, and we get the cost. These just balance out exactly equal. Yep, that makes sense. Can we like re-release Alaska and then just keep doing this over and over again? That would be kind of funny. Is there an Alaska releasable? Looks like the answer is no. I'm starting to colonize Alaska now. Of course, if you wanted the Manifest Mexico achievement, you could like feed a bunch of states over to New Africa over here, grant them Canada, and then annex them, and that should give you all the requirements for Manifest Mexico. Oh, the colonization of Alaska was completed? I was thinking you were pretty far away, but I guess there's one super huge province up here in northern Alaska that finished, and that finished up the colony. We just got 3 mass migrations from Brazil, like, right in a row. That's really weird. What happened there? I'm not sure. Just unlocked vulcanization, so let's swap our tools up and let's start building more rubber plantations in the south. And of course, this is our power block. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Goodbye. I think that's when we're ending the run. We can look at a couple of details of our run before we finish off, like the culture map mode. Is there anything too relevant here? I don't see anything other than text is still being Comanche, which is a little bit weird. In religion, we've turned a bunch of America Catholic, which is kind of interesting.